Hello everybody, now this is your third stimulus check update and third stimulus package update. After a week's long holdup, the IRS can now prep payments for SSDI and SSI recipients, veterans and railroad retired workers, many of whom automatically qualify to receive a third stimulus check as part of Joe Biden's American Rescue Plan. A number of people are expected to receive the money through a Direct Express card, if this is how they normally get their benefits, and if they did not file taxes in 2019 or 2020. However, some in this subset of non-filers could receive an automatic payment sooner if they got a previous check by using the IRS non-filers tool, which is now closed. Up to 30 million people who receive SSI and SSDI or other federal income benefits for veterans, you are one step closer to receiving a stimulus check. And that's because the SSA has now sent the IRS missing payment files that are needed to start processing new stimulus checks for up to $1,400 per person, including dependents. However, the IRS has yet to announce a date as to when Social Security recipients like yourself will see a stimulus payment. The SSA posted on its website Friday. The IRS has not announced when Social Security and SSI recipients will receive their EIP cards if they did not file a tax return. If you stopped or started receiving SSI or SSDI in 2019 or 2020, or are missing money from the first two stimulus checks, you could also face another obstacle. Many people who receive Social Security payments, and most SSI, SSDI via recipients, will automatically qualify to receive a third stimulus check. If you did use the non-filers tool in 2020 and didn't have a change in life circumstances, you may receive a check automatically as part of the ongoing stimulus payment batch. Going forward, your money could arrive as a paper check or EIP debit card. By the way, folks, do not forget that I'm still doing an Amazon gift card giveaway. This Friday, I'll be announcing 2 more winners of a free $100 Amazon gift card. And if you'd like to enter to win, all you gotta do is subscribe to my channel, turn on post notifications, smash the like button, and share this video with your friends and family. Folks, on this channel, I'm always providing you with the most up-to-date and the latest stimulus check news. I want to see every member of my community get a $1,400 stimulus check, so be sure to enter this free $100 Amazon gift card giveaway. Now, stimulus checks can once again be seized by private debt collectors, but not from the past due child support. You will need to file a 2020 tax form to claim any missing stimulus money, even if you don't usually file taxes. And the government says it will conduct an outreach program, letting taxpayers know if they're eligible for any funds and offering help if needed. If you didn't submit a 2019 or 2020 tax return, or use the non-filers tool in 2020, and you receive your monthly Social Security benefits by a Direct Express card, it is likely you'll receive your third payment on your Direct Express card, on the Direct Express card, according to the SSA and Direct Express. Direct Express is a departure from the first two stimulus payments approved in 2020. Most SSI and SSDI recipients receive their first payments through a non-Direct Express bank account, or as a paper check if they failed to provide bank account information to the IRS. The IRS said SSI and SSDI recipients should have gotten their stimulus check money the same way they received their first stimulus checks, including Direct Express for some. Now, if you close your Direct Express account, or there's an error sending money to an inactive account, the payment will be returned to the IRS, which will reissue the stimulus money another way, likely via mail sent to your last known address. Now, the third stimulus check changes the rules and makes dependents of all ages eligible for up to $1,400 each towards the household's total payment. That includes older adult relatives and college-age children. However, some beneficiaries with dependents will need to file a 2020 tax return to receive the $1,400 payment, so that the IRS knows how many dependents you can claim. That is all the news in this video, everybody. If you guys found this video useful and helpful, be sure to subscribe to my channel and give this video a like. Do not forget to enter this free $100 Amazon gift card giveaway. Until next time, folks, have a great day and stay safe.
Secretary Yellen, just hypothetically, if a $9 trillion investment company failed, would that likely have a significant impact on our economy?
Well, Senator Warren, I believe it's important to look very carefully at the risk posed by asset management industry, including BlackRock and other firms. It's not obvious to me that designation is the correct tool to address.
Well, now, wait just a minute. Designation is what gives the Fed its increased oversight power. Is that correct?
Yes.
And is BlackRock currently designated so that it receives that increased oversight?
It isn't designated, but I think it's important to understand.
So that means it is not receiving the increased oversight from the Fed. So my question is, are you currently looking at designation for companies like BlackRock, $9 trillion companies like this?
Well, as I said, FSOC has looked at this issue in the past.
I understand they've done it in the past. I'm not asking about what the last Secretary of the Treasury did. You are the head of FSOC now. And the question I'm asking is whether or not FSOC is considering and looking at designation for these large financial institutions.
Well, I think it's appropriate to designate institutions whose failure would pose a material risk to U.S. financial stability.
And that's why I started my question with, does potentially a $9 trillion investment company pose some risk to the American economy if it should fail?
Well, one needs to analyze what the risk is. An asset management company is very different than a bank.
How do you analyze what the risk is if you're not actually doing the investigation through FSOC?
Well, FSOC has undertaken such work in the past, and as I said, when it looked at asset managers, it issued a report outlining what it saw as some of the most significant risks from those industries. So I appreciate that they've done this
in the past. Are you continuing that investigation now?
Well, I'm just beginning a work program with FSOC, and certainly risk from asset management will be on the list.
I understand that when the stock market is going up, it is easy to ignore risks that can be done.
So I'm going to turn it over now to Representative Ilhan Omar, who was once a refugee herself to this country. And each of the members of Congress will introduce themselves and make their remarks, and then we'll be glad to take some questions. Representative Omar.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Ilhan Omar. I represent Minnesota's 5th Congressional District. And I just want to start out by thanking Congressman Joaquin Castro for inviting us today and for his leadership on this issue, and to my colleagues in Congress who have been partners for good. I think being here and listening to these kids, hearing their stories, their hopes and aspirations, is a reminder that this isn't about politics and it isn't about playing games. It's about the humanity of these children. It's about respecting